What is going on, Space Pirates and Chippy Nation? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Before we get things going, I just want to say congratulations again to the winners on Saturday. Omar's working, so those will go out as soon as he gets back from work. And Dave, your package, if you're here, will go out on Friday. Hopefully I get paid. And also, thank you to our 3 newest members. I just saw Joe hit 2 months. Kaylin, White Glove Models, Sprue Surgeon, and Ostrich Longneck. Those are the 3 new ones. So let's see who's here. What's going on, Ron? Yes, I forgot. I changed all the backgrounds, and I forgot the Halloween music was there, so I changed the music like twice while we were streaming. What's going on, Jason, Kaylin, Derek, GB? Let's see. Scale Model Muse, what's going on? Shh, you're supposed to be working. Sluggo, Jack. Let me see if I'm missing anybody. There's Eric, what's up? Sluggo's there again. Scale Model Muse is there again. Gil, what's going on, Gil? Joe, thanks for the 2-month subscription. What's going on, Top? Good to see you. Spence, Dave, Mike, Brian, Upstate Scale Modeling. All the usuals are here. Hey, what's going on, Omar? Sorry about your thing blowing up and not wanting to be fixed today. Hopefully, whatchamacallit, you get that done tomorrow. If not, blow it up. Blow it up. Yes, indeed. So hopefully everybody's doing well. New month. Now we're really into the holiday season now that Halloween is over. Time for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And speaking of Christmas, tonight is the last night if you want to get into the Secret Santa gift exchange after the live show. I'm going to shut that down. I'm going to lock that thread. Nobody's going to be able to get in anymore. Yes, Dynamite is very good. Top isn't really here. So nobody will be able to get in after the live show. During the live show, I'll show you where to go if you want in on the Secret Santa. If not, after this, it gets locked. And then I do the name picking. Random name generator, swap everybody up, get the addresses I don't have, and I'll send that out before midnight tonight to let everybody know who is giving who gifts. Now remember, with the gifts, some people may send them early. We want them out no later than the first week of December. This way everybody gets theirs on time. If you do get it early, don't open it till Christmas Day. So at some point, some of the guys are a little crazy. They don't put return addresses on them. Don't do that, because if it gets lost in the mail, it's not going to go back to you. You know, if it's not deliverable for some reason, it's not going to come back to you. If you want, put a fictitious name on there and your address, or put Hobby Link International if you want on there and your address. This way, it gets returned to you. God forbid something does happen. That's right. No peeking. We've done this. We've done this for quite a few years now. I think it was 20-something, 2015 we started the Secret Santas, and they work out very well. A lot of guys do videos and take pictures and stuff for Christmas Day. On Christmas Day, if you're ahead of me on the other side of the ocean, that's fine. Open yours up whenever Christmas Day is for you. It's always the 25th, but make sure it's in your time zone and you open it up on that day. On time, yes, that's why we have them ship out early. Chippy Gonzalez, HLI Boulevard. That's where it'll go. So yes, after the live stream, actually, I'll jump over the Secret Santa build. No, it's we do. Anybody can get in on the Secret Santa. If I have people, sometimes I get 3, 4, 5 people over in like Ireland, England, and stuff like that. Then I match those guys up to save them on shipping costs. But if there's only one person over there, then unfortunately somebody from here is going to get somebody in England or Ireland or wherever they may be overseas, and then theirs is going to come here. So, yes, no shaking, shake and bake. It's okay if you figure out who sent you the gift. It's the thought that counts. I remember mine last year came from someone up in Eastern States. There you go. It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. That's right, Dom. What's going on? My big mouse friend. Dominic dressed up as a mouse for Halloween. It was awesome. It was awesome. Shipping is nuts. Shipping has gone absolutely crazy. Like I told you guys last week, somebody ordered a board from us. I think it was an 002 board, so it was $20 and he paid $40 shipping for it to get to Ireland or the UK, one of the two, which was just, I really wasn't expecting him to order it once he saw the priority shipping on it. So yes, shipping is nuts. We were talking today about 2 new boards. Definitely a Viper board is in the works. So we'll have a Viper board. That one may be, we're going to start renaming the boards. The basic boards are going to stay like 001, 002, 003. I think the Viper board is we're going to start giving boards special names to them. So shake 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 your kid. Reef hopped clear DS when I showed up today with the Cardassian ships and 3 Defiance. Don't know why 3, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, I seen that it comes with 3 Defiance. I guess they just molded them in there. I may have lucked out. I found 4 geometric vinyl kits. Riker, Picard, Romulan, and what's his name? Crazy-eyed Klingon. Now I can't think of his name. We've been talking about him for freaking so long. But I found all 4 of those for $40 total. $40 total. So I'm supposed to pick them up in Staten Island on Thursday, which Kelly works over there, so I may have her just pick them up. So that was a good deal for those guys. $10 each. Not Worf. Yeah, that guy Dana. And that guy Top. I don't believe I forgot his name. We have him all over the form. Just add glue, shaking, ready, built to me a kit. That's right. That is right. Let me jump while we're talking about the Secret Santa. I'll jump over there real quick for anybody that doesn't know or wants to jump in on it. So let me scroll down. Oh, I got a lot of catching up to do. If you haven't joined, come and join. Braille Scale Chris as our most recent person to join. Okay, here's the annual Secret Santa. So if you scroll down, you hit HLI Christmas. This you have to be a registered member to get in. Just jump into here. The only thing we need from you is like, oh, we're on page 2 already. Like Kevin, he put his name, where he's from, and what he likes. That's it. And then I'll do my thing after that. And everybody's chatting in there. So now I'm going to have to go through all those threads. No, you guys are like children. You don't listen to me. You don't listen to me at all. So me, I finished up my Halloween build after the Halloween live show, which was got him done before midnight. I think I may have a new name for he will now and forever be named Gowron Weasley. There you go. But I finished my build up right after I got on the show. I got on Bert the Skeleton Warrior. Top finished his up, and I think he finished his up before the show, but he didn't want to send me over the pictures because he knew I would squeeze them in there. I would have redid. It took me 3 times to render the stupid thing, but I would have done it a 4th time just to get his in. I will show you him. I got to ask Kelly if she'll stop at Michael's and get me a black background or something because I need to take better pictures just in time for Thanksgiving. You're checking in on dinner. No worries. I will. I'm surprised Bud's not here and asking me for the Winky Blinkies. I had to bring this downstairs. This is the base to my Invisible Man, which still has to be fixed. So Mr. Bert is hanging out on the base for now, and I'm so scared that I'm going to drop this guy. I'm so scared that I'm going to drop him. So let's see if we can get him in. This is Bert. Bert is done with his rusty axe. I don't think you can see it very well, but his chainmail's all rusted up. There's his messed up shield. But I am going to take pictures of this and put a full write-up on the main site so you can check them out. And that's Bert. Bert, actually, he's my first model done in 2 years. He's not the best. He's not the greatest. I think I did a fairly good job on him. If you guys know Joe Hudson's a professional figure painter. He's very, very good at what he does, and he gave me a few pointers what to do next time, because I was getting frustrated with highlights and shadowing, especially on the white. So on like the edges of his tunic here, he told me to put more white, like just a thin white line to make him pop around his neck, on the top of his belt, add a little highlight there on the front of his shoes, and it would have popped a little more. But I wasn't going to do anything after I was finished with him, because I'm actually quite pleased with how he came out, especially since it's my first one in 2 years. And, you know, he's a figure. And I'm not really that much of a figure modeler, but I do love figures. So thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, he's I'm pretty proud of him. I think he came out good for my skill set, and he's going to be my base. So from there, I just move up and up, and, you know, practice more stuff. And damn notifications, Chris. That's right. And actually, I broke out. It's going to be a shelf queen. I was going to do it lovely ladies. I don't know if this will focus because of the white, but I'm back onto the Andrea Miniatures metal figure, the one stop, the lovely lady with her booty hanging out, and her boobies. Her boobies are hanging out. These are nice. They're heavy figures. I was having a lot of trouble getting the white metal to stick, so I asked Joe what he does. He uses 5-minute epoxy on it, and he pins the arms and the head in there. I was having trouble pinning it in, because the one side, they have like a little nub on the arm, and trying to drill it by hand, it kept slipping, and then putting the Dremel on there, it kept slipping. So what I did was I came up with another method, because everybody knows that I like my DAP rapid fuse, and that wasn't even sticking to begin with, and then I figured it out. The metal was just too smooth. So what I did on her neck in there, I took my files and I roughed it up so it's got gouges in it, so the glue has something to weave itself into and stick. Once I got that on there, and then I hit it with the Instaset stuff, she stayed right away. The reason I don't have this arm on, I usually build a lot of the model before I paint it. I was able to put this arm on because it's not in the way of anything, but this arm, she has a whistle, and if I put the arm on first, the whistle's going to block her one side of the face and her lips, so I won't be able to put that on. I'll grab the other arm this way you can see the full figure. Yeah, I love figures too. Figures, if I could get this one looking decent, I know metal's a little bit of a pain in the neck to work with, but I really like the pinup series from Andrea Miniatures, so I might get more of those. Hey, what's going on, Scott? Let me get myself up here. This way I could show you what I was talking about. And then one of these days, me and Kenny will do that last review. One of the last review for the, whatchamacallit, the Voyager set. I got to do that set. Green Strawberry has new stuff out. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but that's her little arm, and the whistle goes right to her mouth. So if I put that on right away, I'll have trouble painting up her lips, so that would not be a good thing. So that arm stays off until the rest of her is done, or at least her face is done, and then I could put the arm on, well, paint up the arm and the whistle beforehand, and then put that one on there. And this time, hopefully not get frustrated with the highlights and shadows on her like I did on the last one. I have a few figures in the stash. I must do one as a side project. Yeah, I just want. He said her mouth. Yeah, I definitely love figures. I got to learn how to paint them better. You know, especially the highlights and the shadows. That's the biggest. That gives me the most headache out of all of the building stuff. I don't know if I showed it to you guys. God darn it! I'm getting old and cranky. Derek, it made it. The General Lee. Now I have to. I'm not gonna open it, but now I got to decide what to do. Like I said, this is a kit that I wanted, so I may replace it with another 1/16 scale kit and keep. There will be nudity, and keep this one for myself. I don't know. It's hard to get that kit. Whistle. Yeah, painting faces is the hands aren't so bad. You know, you get the shadowing in between the fingers, little highlight on the knuckles, and stuff like that. But the face, you know, getting in here, the shading in here, the eyes, especially the eyes. I know I'm gonna make her look like a frickin' chipmunk. One eye going this way, one eye going that way. Thanks, Mark. Yes, dry brush. They can come up with so many things. You know what I do like, and it's kind of cheating. One reason I like the bigger figures is because if you don't do the shadows and highlights properly, when you're actually taking pictures of them, and if you have your light properly set up on that bigger figure, the light actually takes care of the highlights and shadows, so it looks like you painted them in. So you're kind of cheating, and I noticed that, you know, it's a good thing and a bad thing with all the technology we have. But like, if you look at a lot of pictures on Facebook, a lot of those photos are edited, and now you really can't tell is like, you know, how much of that is color correction in Photoshop, how much, you know, did you take out something or anything like that. My pictures are all raw. Whatever you see on my pictures. Thank you, Top. Venom doesn't need much shading. Nah, all black. So that's one thing. That's one thing. Like the Grim Reaper, when I painted the Grim Reaper, he's all black, and I didn't like doing him in a solid black because it looked too stark. It was like way too black. Like even in this isn't a black. So when I painted him in NATO black from Tamiya, and that's more of a blackish gray, so that looked better. And then I used chalk powders on the bottom to make them look dusty and stuff like that. And that's another shelf queen. Slideshow Collectibles have a great tutorial on YouTube on how to paint them. I used the technique on the fingers in the Halloween build. Oh, cool. I got to check that out. The McCoy pick had the sideline. You did a really good job on that picture, on that build, Jalen. I do an excellent job, but my camera makes the models look bad. You take very good pictures. The zombie truck or post-apocalyptic truck or whatever you want to call it that you got on the site, that looks really good. Your pictures are fine. And I photoshopped myself. I'm actually 4 foot tall. No teeth. Hey, Jim was here. Did I miss Jim? He jumped in and is jumping out. Is he at work? I have never painted a figure. Upstate scale modeling. We gotta get you on a figure. I gotta get you on a figure. I didn't even see Jim pop in here. Sorry if I missed you, Jim. Oh, so what else is going on? Good people of Hobby Link International. Oh goodness! Now that we're collecting space loot for November's giveaway. You're about to go, Jim. All right. Well, at least you made it in to say hello. It's always good seeing you. Let me look at the calendar. The calendar. The 6th, 13th, 12th. Actually, the last Saturday of the month is the Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend. So hopefully you guys will have a chance to get... Hey, Mr. Baker, what's going on? Don't retract your messages. What's going on? Good to see you, sir. So yeah, the last Saturday of the month is the 27th, so that's Thanksgiving weekend. So hopefully a lot of you guys can make it. It's not going bad, not going bad. I'm actually out now with a lovely back injury. My back is all messed up. That's years and years of hockey. You know about sports messing things up, and years of having that belt digging into my back while I'm climbing poles. So right now I'm doing the physical therapy 2 to 3 times a week, but hopefully you're doing well, and you got to let me know when you make it over to that RC shop over here so I can meet up with you and check that place out. Asking for your patience when I get to post. Post when you can. The form is going to be there hopefully forever. We have backups upon backups now, so we don't have to worry about losing all that again. If something critical does happen again, at least I can put that back up with no problem. So we're not too worried about that. Group build model on order, a garage kit. Oh, what are you getting, Mike? What are you doing right now? The vote. Thank you. Yeah. My guy, my physical therapist is really good. So, you know, hopefully, you know, for 4 or 6 more weeks, I'll be back to back to good. He's amazing because once he's done with me, I'm like a pretzel. I'm all flexy. I feel good and stuff like that. And then out of my stupidity, I'll go see him like once a month instead of seeing him twice, 3 times a month, just to keep going. It's I get lazy and don't go. But it's stupid things that actually kill my back, like I can't do right now. Like sitting over the sink, bending over the sink and doing the dishes will put me totally out of commission. I can't do that. Some mornings it's hard to bend down and tie the shoes. I'm just getting old. I'm getting old. Oh, no discs. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yes, this month we got the giveaway, which I'll go over to the group builds. These are the old group builds that are ending this year. So if you haven't got into these group builds yet, please join in. We'd love to have you finish them up. It's getting late. A resin bust of Amy from front. Oh, that is cool. That is cool. So we got the Braille scale. I think we have 2 or 3 finished in that. Doing the dishes, and I'm like, yeah, what the hell? You're bending over the sink, and next thing you know, you're back. I am literally hunched over like this, and I call it springy back. I can only go up so far, and then I got to come back down. I make it a little further, come back down. It's like, oh my God, it's ridiculous. This one we have nothing finished for. This was a tough one, so I know Benny was doing his. I don't know who else was doing, but nothing's in this one finished. Wings of World War II. We had a couple finished for that one. I know Donnie finished one. I think Joe was in this one, or Joe was in the last. He was in the VJVE day one. I say we all write Kenny in for free beer for everybody if I'm president. The lovely ladies group builds. We got a few more of these in here, so this is definitely going to be one big group build show at the end of the year, or actually in January, because I'll show you in a minute too. I'll go over the site. I put all the rules back up for everything, so you guys know what to join in on. This one's done. Congratulations to everybody that got in. Like I said, we had 17 builders and 21 builds. That was actually an excellent year. I didn't think we were going to have that many, but you guys came in at the end and started just hitting me up with a lot of builds. So that was a good deal. We got our Secret Santa gift exchange builds. This one's going on since May the 5th. Oh, by the way, with the Halloween build, November 1st started the next one. This way you got a year to build. And now we're up to the November 2021 giveaway. This one's going to be tanks. Kenny, can we extend the high seas? Eric and I are doing a buddy build of the Kino 2, and I will finish that one. And so, kills. Well, oh, we got tall ships going on. Well, I'm gonna end that one because it ends all of them at the same time. But we can always add your pictures into something. We'll get you in there. Star Wars for sure, absolutely. So the and speaking of group builds, I'll talk about them once I get over to the thing. But we're gonna have to be a little stricter on the rules. I know it sucks, but there's a reason for that. So thank you to LTC Chris, who's up in the chat right now. He's donating the Easy 8 from Tamiya, and that's your Sherman 135th scale Easy 8. This one's a retool. The M4A3E8, or Mike 4 Alpha 3 Echo 8 tree. I said 3 instead of tree. Yeah, we'll get you in. Oh, you know what you can do? Put it in the Chippy Open. Nah, it's supposed to be a new start. This is supposed to be a new start. I don't have my fingers and toes crossed me to win the armor giveaway. I've yet to build a tank, and I'm eager to get into armor. Armor's fun. You can definitely get burnt out on armor, because once you get into it, it's kind of hard to put the armor down. They are fun to build. Then we're giving away 2 of these. We're giving away 2 135th scale Russian T-62A tanks, which I do have in the stash over here. I'll pull one of those out. I'll pull that one out, and I'll show you tonight, that kit. So that'll be the 3 gifts. Unless something else comes in, we'll be giving away those 3. So that'll be a 135th scale Tamiya. They're all Tamiya tanks, so you know they're quality tanks. The T-62 is a little bit older mold, but it's still a very nice tank. Like I said, I'll show you that one in a minute. So 2 people will win a T-62A, and 1 person will win a Easy 8. an easy 8. So that's what's going to be for this this upcoming month. So let me go over here, and then I'm going to switch over, and I'll show you. Where's computer? There's computer. I still need to get me a stream deck. All right, so come to the site. I already had it on rules. Ooh, Paul posted up. Hold on, I didn't see this. I didn't hit the site yet today. Hobby Boss has something new for December. A Chinook. I hated flying it. Ooh, a 148 scale Chinook. The flying bus. Hated flying in those things. Hated them. I might have to get that for the helicopter group build. 148 scale, that's a nice size. But anyway, I didn't see that, so I got a little excited with that one. Once you come to the site for the group builds, you're going to come and hover over annual group builds, click on group build rules, and this is, I put up all the group builds for 2022. They're all basically the same on dates, except for the Star Wars and the Halloween builds have 2 different dates. Their Star Wars always will start on May the 5th, the day after May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. And the Halloween build will always start on November 1st, the day after Halloween. This way you get a full year in on the build. So these are all the old rules. These are all end on, I'll just click into this one. If you guys find typos or anything, I was writing these over and over and over again. So if you find typos or anything, let me know, because I copied and pasted, and sometimes I forgot the dates, the wrong dates and stuff. This one started on January 1st, 2021. They'll end on December 31st, so it's the full year, and then the live show for that previous year will be probably in the first 2 weeks of January. This way we could show off all the builds. But those are the old ones. The new ones start right here from the Halloween build, the armor build, the Battlestar Galactica build, cars of the 50s, your figures, and then we got helicopters, tall ships, TVs and movies, the Star Trek group build, and the Chippy Open. So why I'm saying we got to stick to the rules this time, because all the group builds that I just mentioned, that is going to be the annual Chippy Awards, because we always put out, get your builds in, get your builds in, get your builds in. We don't get we get a response from the same guys every year. We don't get newer people in. So we figured, you know what? Let's make it, the group builds are going to be in for the annual Chippy Awards. So it's built during the year, so it's actually the yearly build, and they'll all go in it. So what'll happen is these will all run from January 1st, except the other 2. The only one that'll be a little different is, unfortunately, the Star Wars one ends after the Chippy Awards, so that one will be in the 2022 Chippy. The 2022 Star Wars Award will be in 2023 Chippy Awards. That's how it goes. So that one will always be a year behind, just because of when that one takes place. So this is all the rules. I have the links to get to how to submit to us, how to get to the main site, how to get to the community, what you got to do with your pictures. You can use Compressor.io if you, that's another thing I'm going to show you on the form. Jalen found another one that you can compress more photos during the day than you can with Compressor.io. This way you can get those things down a little bit. These builds will run from January 1st to January 22nd, December 31st, 2022. And then the first 2 weeks, then we'll have the annual Chippy Awards, and that'll be a huge... We'll have a live show first of all the entries into the group builds, and then we'll have the annual Chippy Awards, and I got to make up rules for that, and I have ideas on what we're going to do for that. If anybody's talking to me, I really can't see you right now because I have the computer screen up, and then it hides my chat. So I'll grab anything I can from you. So let's as soon as I'm done over here. Once for the group builds, you have to be a registered member. You can join in the group build if you're not a registered member, but your builds won't be included in the annual Chippy Awards. Only registered members will be in the annual Chippy Awards. And again, there's a reason for that once I put up the rules for the annual Chippy Awards themselves. Once you pick out one or all, you'll come in here. These will be pinned to the top. Every year will be pinned to the top, so you just post your progress. It has to be, oh, that's what I forgot. I got to actually fix the rules. That's one rule that actually Boyd mentions and a couple of you guys mentioned that I have to fix up in there. That's that you're going to have progress shots of your build. It doesn't have to be every step, but it has to be what you guys usually do on the site. You know, I did this, because we want to see progress of the builds as it goes along, and then you'll get me a finished shot. So I'm glad I thought of that. I'm going to fix that in the rules tonight. There was something else I wanted to show you. Oh, and tutorials. For you guys that have been finishing your group builds, there is, I thought I added, I know I added, whatchamacallit, you can do your own group build badges now. I think I might have put, there it is. It's in announcements. If you go to making your own group build badges, I put a link to a video right here on how to make your own group build badge. This way you don't have to wait for me to do it. I put a link to the site. This way you can make the GIF. And then I put every single one of the group build badges that we have as of now. So you can pick the ones that you do have or that you've completed. Like I know none of the 2022 ones should be completed. And there's also... in the video, I show you how to resize these guys so they're a little smaller. Like some guys left them big, which is fine. Spence put me on to putting them a little smaller. This way you save space and it doesn't make the form so large, and they're still visible at this size. They're a little bit better. And if anybody hasn't yet and you want to come over to the site, register and help me out. What do you love to hate? I got to check that out. Oldest Shelf Queen. If you want to come over to the site, I'm sorry, I got... I'm like a dog with a shiny thing, or a squirrel. Come over to HLI questions and polls. You guys are going to choose what I am doing for Halloween right now. Headless Horseman is winning, so you'd have to sign up. This way you can vote for that. And actually, with the Headless Horseman winning, that's actually a cool thing, because Augie Gonzalez, Interstellar Modeler, and Mark Fraley, the last Frankenstein on the live show, we're going to do a triple buddy build for Halloween. We're all going to build the Headless Horseman. So if the Headless Horseman didn't win, I'd have 2 Halloween builds that I would have to do, but I definitely have plans for a base and some cool stuff with the Headless Horseman. Badges. We don't need no stinking badges. What's going on, Benny? What's going on, Benny? Or a chipmunk. Yeah, a dog sees a chipmunk and he starts... You actually, I don't know if you're still registered there, Scale Model Muse. I don't know if you've seen that we had the big crash and everything disappeared. You'll have to re-register. So, even if you don't... Ken, do you guys sell those monster kits? We do not sell monster kits. We are a third-party seller for Verifier. So we take their orders. We get a very small commission. We send it back to them, and they ship out the product. So if you order on eBay or on the shop, anything Verifier, I forgot what the other ones were, but those, remember, they're not being shipped by us, so shipping may take a little longer, especially the Verifier. They're coming from China, so those may take a little longer if you order a ship like that. What we carry are the boards, and we carry Cat 4 resin. That's the stuff that's back here that Kelly helps me out with on those. So yeah, those are the only 2 we carry right now. There's possibility of having 3D printed stuff on the site, but we're still working on that. Right now we're concentrating on the boards, and if you weren't here before, don't puss. That's okay. Sign up anyhow. You never know. That's the Shelf Queen group build, Omar. But we don't sell full kits or anything like that. We just we sell our boards. The boards, and thanks to Simon actually, Simon Merckx just put the board up. Unfortunately, we're sold out again of the 001A board. Spence is programming up more 001A boards, as many as he can this week. He'll get them to me, and then we'll do the rest of them, and I'll have all the 001A boards we have on hand and we'll start selling those. I've been getting actually a bunch of messages on Facebook about those boards, and people are waiting for them to come back in. So as soon as they're back in, I'll let you know, and you can grab your 001A board. Tonight, Paul, Tommy, myself, and Spence, we're discussing our next board. It's definitely going to be a Viper board, but it's looking like with the 002 we can really do a lot with. There may be another 002. Like I was saying before, the 00s are going to be the basic boards, and I'm kind of hoping for the one Spence was talking about tonight. It's got a few different features on there, but the Viper board may have to be a whole new board, and that's going to be named a different name. We're going to start naming the boards, and then it's actually a cool board, the Viper one. You guys will like it once that's all set up and ready to go. We'll have the demo, and then if we have that one in time, that I'm going to use it in the Viper Mark 1, and that'll be my Battlestar Galactica build. Because I run the sites, Paul runs the sites and the shop and all that other stuff. The group builds I'm in are just for me to have fun with you guys and post my stuff along. I cannot be in any of the contests or anything like that. So just to let you guys know, I cannot be in those. I have about 347.5 entries for that group build. I'd like a season 5, but I'll settle for a movie. Or the Kenny group build. What would the Kenny group build be? No, I have plans. I'm gonna do the Limu Emu. That's gonna be my car build for the TV and movie group build, the Halloween group build, and the Battlestar Galactica group build. And if I could squeeze anything else in, I will. But I definitely want to get those 3 done for the year, and that would be that. I have about 15-20 kits in various stages of not quite done yet, but still, I started my 1/350 scale Titanic November of 1997, and it's still not done. Wood, exactly. Let me see if I could set this desk up. Let me move this lovely young lady out of the way. If I could set this up, and I'll show you that T62 that we're giving away, because I definitely have one in my stash. Kenny Group build. Get a kit. Build it to 75% finish, cover it in wood planks. There you go. There you go. All right, just give me a second here. I'm just going to put this on break, and then I'm going to grab the kit, and I'll be right back if I fix the break one. Let's see if the break one is still Halloween. Okay, it came out upside down as I figured it would. Let me see something here. Edit. Transform. No. Flip vertical. There we go. There we go. And let's see if I can pull this up a little bit. Okay, so this is, let me make sure my microphone is working here too, because I don't check any of this stuff. There it is. It's working. Okay. This is only a test. I remember this is only a test. This is only a test. So this is the 1/35 scale, and the lettering is backwards. Let's edit that. Transform this, because I messed around with my cameras. Hey, there we go. There we go. Now that looks right. A Limu helicopter. I still want to get a 3D printed Doug and Limu Emu up, because the emus out there aren't the greatest, and I want him in the Liberty Mutual shirt and his badge. So if I could figure that out, then I'll get it. But this is the Russian T-62 Alpha tank in 1/35 scale, and this is the one that we're going to be giving away. Not this one. This one's mine. I've had this one for a while. This was, I don't even know when I got this. This was a Christmas present from Kelly. a while back. It comes with 2 sets of instructions. One is in Japanese, and one, of course, is in English. And it's a super fold out. So it goes across as usual, but to me his directions are always good. They're always nice and fine. So let's get to this guy. It's actually a very decent size. Let me try to get this microphone over here, and I'm sorry if there's any banging or anything. I still don't have a mic stand with one of those shock mounts. This way I don't get that stuff. But it's nicely detailed. I've seen a lot of guys, which I would probably do, is cut one of the fenders off or ding them up. There's definitely photo etch out there for this guy, even though it's an older kit. I don't know what year this one is from. I'll have to see if there's a date on it. But it's a nice size kit. I mean, it's bigger than the palm of my hands. It's a big tank. My idea for this was I was going to blow this guy up and have an M1 Abrams from the first Gulf War, destroying this guy. And then over here you have your bottom half of the tank, of the hull. Let me see, is there a date in here? No date in here. This is actually one of the ones that you could have put batteries in, and it's got a little opening to put a switch. This way you can get this guy working. What I usually do with these, I know it's crazy because if you put it in a diorama, you're never going to see the bottom because it's going to be like this, but I don't know why I do it, and many of us do it. I'll put a piece of styrene there, and fill in the gaps and close that off. I don't know why we do it, but we do it. And then this guy fits right on here somehow. Where's the linking points? There they are. And as you can see, it's Tamiya, so you can see the line, a little bit of a line there, but there, as GB was saying before, throw some glue in the box, shake it, and you have a Tamiya kit. And they're very nice. These guys sat low, and I was a tow gunner, and we always trained. This was our like main enemy. Main enemy was the T62. Shoot it right between the turret and the hull. Blow this sucker right up. Let me get this guy together. This is, and I don't know all the parts of the tanks because I'm not a tanker. I'm a tank killer. So this is the turret. They were very low. They were very low profile, and I think these had like a rougher texture to it. I never seen one up close and personal because I seen guys doing a stippling effect on here. But it's nice. This goes together again very well. Once you glue it, this seam will probably disappear on its own. You don't even have to do any filling or anything like that. And of course, when it goes on here, it is movable. You'll be able to position your tank and barrel any way you want to. So, hey Shane, what's going on? Hope you're doing well, sir. So that's the main body and the whatchamacallit, the turret. I never even opened this guy up. See, one thing I like about Tamiya bags too, they put them in the bag, the old ones, and they stapled them. You didn't have to cut anything off. Open. And of course there's no flash on these things at all. You can see the machine gun there. The light, since there's a light on there, I could light this sucker up, put a spotlight on there. There's the nice cannon. The nice thing about their barrel, their cannon, they couldn't reach us, but we could reach them. They would fall short reaching the standoff distance between a tow missile and a T-62. They couldn't reach us, but we can definitely touch them, which was nice. They also have, and this is stiff. This is like window screen, but it is really stiff. And that's for on there. It's not photo etch. It actually feels like window screen, and it looks like window screen, but it is frickin' stiff as hell. So that will fit right in there and cover up the engine grills back there. Then of course you got more pieces. They got a log on here, fuel tanks, hatches, tie downs, another light. So they got a whole bunch of stuff. It's a nice kit. No flash, no nothing. Very well molded. Like I said, the Tamiya kits, even the older ones, are still nice. They're not bad kits at all, and they're still a good representation of the model that you're building. Put that in there. Don't want to lose that. I gotta look and see. I'm sure there's a PE set for this. There's got to be a PE set for this, and then we'll open up the which I didn't open these up either. I didn't open these guys up either. This is the these are your road wheels and sprockets, and they're pretty big, the road wheels and sprockets. And then you got looks like a crate over here. Comes with one figure, the commander. He's got his little very well-known Russian hat on with his floppy ears. And actually that figure isn't too bad. To me, figures aren't the greatest, but they're not the worst either. I seen a guy, I forgot who it was, on Facebook, just paint up one of these older figures, and holy cow, what an amazing job he did on that thing. But yeah, that's your road wheels and everything. Again, beautiful. Actually, here's a little tip if you guys don't know. Was there just a glitch in the matrix? Why something happened? I'm not paying attention. I'm looking at some other stuff. Let me see if I have it. All right. If you guys haven't picked up one of these circle templates from Michaels or Hobby Lobby or anything like that, you can see the paint on here. This is basically what I'll use for masking certain road wheels. Like, you got to find the size, and you can actually toss it on there and paint the inside ones. That one actually will probably be the one for the inside one. And then if you wanted to do the whole thing, you could pop that sucker on there and do the whole thing. But to cover the outer rim and just do the inside, I just hold this over it and I spray away. So, oh yeah, the autofocus. I forgot about the autofocus. It's been a while since we've done this. So that's what I use to do the road wheels. It makes things a lot simpler. Rubber tracks are the worst. Rubber tracks, I don't like rubber tracks at all. And here is the here's the decals. Tamiya always has nice decals. They're nice and thin. They got 3 different sets of markings you can put on there. Little Russian insignias, the red star, of course. Now that I have the cricket, I might actually just scan these in, make a template, and paint them on, because they would look better painted on than my decal work. And this one comes with individually linked. No, it does not. It comes with what you guys were just talking about, your favorite thing, rubber band tracks. I don't know if Fruel Model makes individually linked metal tracks for this, or somebody else does, but I'll definitely be looking for those, because I don't like rubber band tracks either. I'm with everybody in the audience right now that's saying they don't like these rubber tracks. They're just a pain. They're a pain in the neck. I don't think they look very realistic, and the autofocus is doing its thing, trying to focus on something. Let's see if I bring it up, if that's better for the camera. Yes, it is. But yeah, these, if I can find individually linked tracks for this guy, I will definitely add that on here, because I don't like rubber tracks. And if not, we're gonna have to study these tracks, get somebody to 3D print them up. Ah, see, Fruel does. Okay. They got very nice tracks. It's a lot of putting those links together. Again, I saw somebody on YouTube, and they made their own what do you call it? Like a little brace where they did the tracks, and it was cool watching them do it that way, because it made it a lot easier. So we're gonna be giving away 2 of these. I don't have an Easy 8, so I can't show you that one. My Type 90 Japanese tank I was building. I got a M1A1 Abrams. I don't think... You know what? Let me go back to... Let me go here. Look at the desk. Fix the... I'm not even going to put it on break. We're just going to get you seasick. That's all. Get you seasick. If I do the armor build, which I'd like to get into the armor build, my Humvee doesn't count because it's one... When I was in a Humvee, we weren't up armored. The biggest bullet my doors could stop was an AK-47 round, 7.62. Anything bigger than that, and I was getting killed. So that can't fall into armor. The up armored one wouldn't fall into armor either. But if I do something, I already started my Type 90 tank. That's another Shelf Queen. I would probably do this one, the Sturmgeist 4, however you say it. But most likely the M1A1 Abrams I would probably do. I like that tank. I love that tank. Hey, what's going on, Ken? Good to see you, brother. There you go. 483,000.5 separate little parts. And that's the way it should be, Top. That's the way it should be. Oh, frig me. Oh, oh, oh. That's a balancing act. That is a balancing act. Oh, I put that in the wrong spot. I gotta fix that. The Humvee's gotta go up one. I wanted something. I was doing something. Oh, I wanted to put this back. The OCD was kicking in. It doesn't belong over here. I'm definitely gonna have to fix that after the show. I'm gonna have to fix that after the show. So yes, back to the show, and back to. I have a 1/16 chest going to start this winter. Oh my God, a 1/16 scale. That thing's gonna be huge. I've never heard of Max models. I'll have to check them out. Again, since we're back here, if you're interested, it's that time of year now. Now we're in the home stretch for Thanksgiving and Christmas. If you're interested in joining in on the Secret Santa, please come over to the community, sign up. And because I'm closing that as soon as I get off of here, I'm closing that thread out, locking it out. Yo, Paul, what is going on, brother? I haven't seen you in a long time. Actually, I thought I messaged you, but I might not have. I hope you and the family are doing well. Everybody, if you don't know Paul Charters, me and Paul, we've been friends for a long time. He's a very, very good friend of mine. We worked on our first magazine together, the Model Builder International magazine, and we got dicked because it got stolen and put out there for free. Paul, good to see you. Good to see you. And he's way down. He's way ahead of me time-wise. He's down in New Zealand. Great guy. I love that guy. I love Paul. That's right. I can say I love Paul. But yes, Secret Santa's coming. Also, if you're interested, I know you guys like the giveaways. If you're interested in the 1/350, interested in a chance to win a 1/350 scale TOS, it's not even winning it, it's Christmas presents trying to give back to you guys, or the John Dennett busts. I gotta write Green Strawberry to see if they want to kick anything. Yeah, we've been it's been about a decade already. Yeah, it's got to be at least a decade already. But any of those Christmas gifts, if you're interested in or want a chance at one of those, make sure you're on the community, sign up and register at the community and be an active member. The only thing is the 1/350 scale TOS, that's going to have to stay in the States just because of how bad shipping costs have become. Shipping is no joke. No joke at all. Yes, if you just Google Model Builder International magazine, you'll find our magazine out there for free, and you can see all the hard work that Paul put into it. He designed the magazine, the layout, and all that other good stuff. He's very good at what he does, and hopefully one day I'll be rich enough to hire him, and we can do a book with, and finally get one out there. Instead of every time something always happens when we have one. Something always bad happens. No, shipping is he did, but shipping has become way too. It's going to cost us well over $100 to ship it overseas. So that one's staying. All the other busts, those will go overseas because that won't. Anybody overseas wins those. That will be okay. But if you read the rules to the Christmas giveaway, I put at the bottom. P.S. I'm being a humbug a little bit because we can't afford. It's just it's way too much to send overseas. Is the LED in my the lead in my pencil? Well, that one, the Enterprise isn't done by Streamlabs. That one doesn't get picked by Streamlabs. If you remember the other ones, I get the big circle wheel. Everybody's name goes on there. That's a user. Remember, you got to be a user of the community. And I see my thing is buffering. Hopefully, it's buffering on my side and not on your side. But that's a big pinwheel that we do. It's not on Streamlabs or anything like that. So when we do the live show, for the Christmas giveaway, you'll be able to gain space loot, but you're not going to be able to get in on. Oh, look at that! Yeah, I'm buffering and all sorts of stuff. It's just way too expensive top. So you guys got to start reading the rules. Important to read the rules. If you don't read the rules, no soup for you. No, just make sure you read the rules because I don't want anybody to build something and then not get it in. One of the most important things with your pictures for next year is they have to have a clean background. Make sure there's nothing in the background. That helps immensely with people being able to see the pictures and seeing what you've done. Yeah, it's starting to buffer like crazy. I almost canceled the show tonight because of how bad my internet was. If you have PayPal, find their shipping site and register through PayPal. Shipping is much cheaper and quicker. I got to check that out. I will check that out and see how goes it. But the shipping for our board still isn't bad. That's $9.20 in the United States. What are the rules? The rules you got to go read. The rules you got to go read. They're all on HobbyLinkInternational.com. I was still excited that Paul Charters was here. I was still excited. Oh yeah. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Yeah, I got a big bad sign back here. Error. There's a link to all the rules. There's a link to all clean background and no more than 20 feet. You're killing me, Smalls. No, see? And read them again. Clean background and between 5 and 25. You don't have to do 25 pictures because that'll make the live stream totally long. If you got a diorama, it's up to 25 pictures. So between 5, I can chip in for shipping if I win the TOS. You know what? If somebody from overseas wants to pay for shipping for the TOS, that would be fine. That would be fine. So those are the main ones. Wait, I can't read. Stop. You're top. Top has to be able to read. I have my Dr. Pooper, my Dr. Pepper, my favorite thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I got nothing else going on right now. We will be on Saturday. I jump on here even though I have nothing right now. Probably not to the beginning of the year when I start other regular builds. Then I'll have stuff to show you. But more importantly, it's for me to get on here, just chit chat with you guys, and get you guys some space loot. This way, when the giveaways come up, you guys can jump on. And again, I want to thank our newest members who joined up recently: Spruce Surgeon, Ostrich Longneck, and White Glove Models. How it goes when you sign up, there's different tiers, so you got to read the tiers. The top tier: Richard Pezol, Mark Shue, Bud Bucksbaum. I know Bud a long time too. And White Glove Models. Those are the guys that if you check out, I didn't put Richard and Bud, their links to their YouTube channels in the description because I can't find channels for them. I think they have YouTube channels, but they don't post anything on them, but Mark does. So if you look in the description below, Mark's YouTube channel is in there, and so is Kaylin, White Glove Models. They're both in the description below. You'll see their names scroll by at the end as a thank you to everybody. All depending on your tier that you join up as a member is what happens. Like I had to print it out today because I had to remember stuff, but across the top always will scroll everybody. All our members, it's a thank you to everybody. That's the very, very top one. Above me is all the members that have a monthly donation to the stream. This way it helps everything out with the sites. So like on taped videos, everybody's name goes at the end of the tape video. So if you're tier 1, if you're tier 4, you get everything. If you're tier 1, you get you guys know Patreon and YouTube how it works. So the higher tier you're on, the more things you get. And YouTube really doesn't let you do anything besides post people's names or give a shout out or something like that. I tried doing giveaways on there, and they shut me down. They were like, nope, not allowed to do. All I was gonna do on like tier 1s was give away chippy stickers, and they're like, nope, you can't give nothing away. All you can do is the shout out, or you can do this, and you can do that. It's like, why can't I give things away? I will check out Max Models and see who that is. I will definitely check that out. Any good movies to recommend, fellas? I haven't watched a movie in a while. And also, if you haven't, come over to the community. Right now, the Headless Horseman's winning. And like I said, for next year, you guys know Interstellar Modeler Augie, and you guys know Mark Fraley. We're doing the triple Halloween build together, so you'll see 3 Headless Horsemen. Augie's version, my version, and Mark's version. So there'll be 3 different takes on it. I have the second run of the Headless Horseman kit, and that's the one with the pumpkin. Looking for, they're quite expensive, but hopefully I can find one on the cheap. The original Headless Horseman kit, and that's the one where he has Ichabod Crane's head in his hand instead of the pumpkin. The pumpkin might be cooler because I do plan on lighting up the horse's eyes, have like a little pulsating glow in the horse's eyes just to make them look a little evil. Thanks, Sluggo. And the pumpkin, if I use the pumpkin one, I will definitely put the pumpkin, I'm trying to put my hand up there, put the pumpkin lid up in his hand. But if I can find Ichabod Crane, I might, if I do the lighting of the pumpkin, I can't magnetize it and have the pumpkin, or switch out the head for the pumpkin, so I got to see what's going on. But yeah, triple build should be fun. It'll be interesting to see the 3 different takes. Like I said, I have, an idea for that, so we'll see how that one turn out. Yes, I'm going to be getting out of here too. Anytime, Omar, anytime. Oh, you have the original one, Bob. Yeah, I'm still debating on what I want to do. Do I want to light up the pumpkin, or do I want to have Ichabod Crane's head in hand, which would be cool. But guys, I am going to cut out because it's time for me to get out of the chair, even though I've been up and down a little bit. I can't sit here too much longer. So I got to get up, stretch out. It's always great seeing everybody. Don't forget to go check out Kaylin, White Glove Models, and Mark Shoes, because that's part of their little thing for donating. They get the shout out to their channels. I would tell you their channel URLs, but I'm never going to remember all that. So look for White Glove Model and Mark Shoe. It's easier to find them in the description below. You'll find links to their channels. You'll find links to join up here if you want. You'll find links to the community. You'll find links to HobbyLink International. So I hope I see you all over there. Make sure you gain in your space loot. I will see you guys on Saturday night. Maybe we could figure out something to do. I'll find something woody to play with. We'll build something out of wood. All right, guys. Take care, Paul. Have a great night. It was great seeing you. I'll message you on WhatsApp probably tomorrow or something like that. Catch up with you. And I will see you all soon. Everybody, please be safe out there. Take care of yourselves and your families. And I will see you on Saturday night. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.